Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to install an operating system on the virtual machine. You can literally follow this same step to install any operating system that you want on your virtual machine. So first of all, when you open your Vmware station, this is the first page that is going to give to you. That is if you haven't installed any operating system on it before. So far, I have about 4 operating systems installed over here. So over here on our workstation, another workstation Pro 17, we're going to click on our virtual machine. We click on our virtual machine, so we are going to select the installation type. That's the typical or the custom. The typical is going to have some of the things already listed for you, but the custom is going to give you the opportunity to do everything by yourself, such as the SCSI controller type, the virtual type, the properties that you want, or maybe the features that you want. So for let's say we're going to select typical, we go to next. Over here, this is where we are going to select our ISO file for the installation. You can select installer disk, that is if we have any installer disk installed like a CD-ROM or something, and we can also select I will install this operating system later. But this one, after we are done with the process, we have to go back and then select the operating system before we can run the virtual machine. But since I want to install everything on the go, I'm going to select installer disk image file ISO. So you click on browse to open your machine storage for you. So you navigate to where you have your ISO file. I have mine on Ventoy. So I'm going to select, this is my server, this is my Windows 10, this is my Windows 11. I'm going to select the Windows 11, so it is Windows 11 64-bit detected. So I click on next. This is the name that you are going to assign to the virtual machine, and this is the location that the virtual machine is going to be saved. So when I go to next and I complete the steps, it's going to be saved in my document. On my document, it is going to be saved in this virtual machine over here. You see I have only Windows 10 and Windows Server over here, so that's where it's going to be saved. So I don't want to okay, so now I want to save it there. For the meantime, I want to save this, so I click on next. So over here it says that the guest OS requires encrypted trusted platform. So if you want to generate a password for only the files needed to support TPM encryption, you can do the password over here. This external feature is only for Windows 11. For Windows 10, it won't give you this one, so you can do it for all files. If you want to put the password on it for all files too, you can put the password for all files too. If you want to generate an auto password too, you can generate the auto password, and then you can generate an auto password, and then when you are done to, you copy. But we don't want to generate an auto password, and we don't want to connect. We don't want to copy anything. So we can just likewise too, we can generate, copy, and then see if we can see the password that it has given to us. So let's see. So this is the password that it has given to us. This is a very strong password. This is actually a very strong password. So this is the default password that the system was able to generate for it, but we don't want to set any password for it, because if we lose it, that's going to be all. So and we said encryption cannot be empty. So I'm just literally going to type my own password, okay, which is also strong, by the way. My own encrypted password, which is also strong, by the way. So over here we're going to choose the size of it. So you can choose to store everything in one size, or you can choose to not store it. So the recommended size for Windows 11 is 64 gig, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to do it. I'm just doing it for the installation sake. So I'm just going to do it 20 gig, even though it's going to cause some diffusion, but there's no problem with that. I will delete it after. So you see, it's power on this virtual machine after creation. So this means that after I click on finish and it finishes, the virtual machine is going to start on itself. But if I don't want it that way too, I can just click on this to disable it. Click on finish, and then once it finishes creating the disk, it will give me the opportunity to start the machine myself. So while we are waiting for it to finish installing, in case you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment, share your ideas on the videos, anything that you want me to include, anything, any lesson that you want me to do, anything bothering your mind that you want me to do a video of. If I'm to get more commenters on it, I'll surely do that one for you. So it is also encrypting the virtual machine too for us. It's encrypting the virtual machine because I've encrypted my hard disk, my storage device. I'm using SSD and I've encrypted mine, so it has to follow the same pattern and encrypt it for security reasons. So whilst we wait for it, let me, so this so we see Windows 11 is now added. So I have Windows Server, I have Windows Server 2. I use them for different things. I have Windows 8, I have Windows 10, and this is the Windows 11 that we are currently trying to install. Alright, so that is done. So we can just click on power this virtual machine, and then we go follow the installation path. So this brings us to the end of the video. So over here we are now going to do the installation of the operating systems. You'll see I'm installing the operating system on the machine. So this is literally the steps that you're going to follow from here. So you can just see it's now booting. So this brings us to the end of today's lesson. Thank you, and bye bye. Okay, so quickly let me finish with this one and then we end the video. So you just go to click on next install. Just go to install. So by I'm going to select the one that I want. So let's say I want IoT. Okay, let's say I want, okay, I don't have IoT here, but I have Pro. So let's say I want Pro. I'm going to next. So for the next one, I'm going to select. Going to give me some terms and conditions, and then I'll select. So I go to next. Over here, you can choose upgrade. You can choose this one, but when you choose this one, you see it's not going to give you any available. That's because we don't have. That's because we don't have any allocated space. So back to here, we'll go to the custom and install Windows only. So over here, we're going to go to no. So you see it now, we are now unallocated, so we are now allocating space to it. So previously, the reason why, one of the reasons I gave us that one was because there was no operating system on it. So you see that to install this version of this Windows, your system driver needs to be 52.8 or larger. So that means that I cannot install operating system on 20 gigs because of the files on it. Thank you very much. So if you don't get this particular error, you can just continue, and then that will be all. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and also share to your friends. Let's all learn together. Thank you. Bye bye.